I'm Mike Rosen. I am the mayor of Edmonds, Washington, and I am the luckiest mayor in the country. And let me tell you why. In this community, when you walk down the street, people smile and make eye contact and they talk to you. But even more importantly, when there are problems or issues in this community, people show up and they roll up their sleeves and they work together. We have more nonprofits per capita, I'm willing to guess, than any other city in the country. There is one nonprofit for every 40 households in this community. And we felt like we need to celebrate this. And not just because it sets us apart, but it builds pride of place. And also, we need to create and ensure a next generation and future generations of people who volunteer. When I'm in front of a big crowd here, I will frequently do this just because it warms my heart and I see that it does everybody else when I do it. I will say, raise your hand if you currently donate or volunteer to a nonprofit organization. And here in Edmonds, every hand goes up. And that is a difference. And that's also who we are as who we really are. I am tired of the bullies. I am tired of those people on the fringes who are trying to make us believe that we all can't get along and do things together. And it's just not true. Well, anyway, it's not true here in Edmonds. So the way we decided to celebrate that was we said, let's bring, and when I say there were 6 organizations that came together and said, let's do this thing together. And we came up with 6 objectives. And one of them was just, let's celebrate and honor those quiet heroes among us. And it's not just volunteers. It's that person who I see at 6:30 in the morning walking down the street and picking up paper. People serve in lots of different ways. And certainly those who give the greatest gift that they can through the military. But we also wanted to ignite that spirit in others. So let's try to find a way to do that. We also recognize that by doing that, we're going to, and bringing all these organizations together, we're going to create a foundation of other kinds of issues that we as a group, as a community, who are now rolling up our sleeves and doing something together, let's do that again over and over and over. Also, many nonprofits and many issues that we face are traditionally done in silos. And if we can make introductions and see opportunities that and create an environment for that to happen. So that was another one of the things we intentionally did. And then also to shine a spotlight on this culture of service that we have here in Edmonds, Washington, which then creates a pride of place. It says, no, this is who we are. In fact, there's been a contest here, best of, you've all probably seen some of those. And in our area, part of the country, this city has won that 9 consecutive times. They stopped asking the question because we just kept winning the friendliest city. So we we recognize that the way to the head is through the heart. So we're trying to tell this story in very personal ways by profiling individuals and having them tell their stories. The headline of a poster might be Feeding the Young, and then hearing this individual talk why they do that and why that's so important to them. And then spreading that through all the media available, traditional media doing profiles, and organizations using social media, and doing videos or projecting visuals on the side of buildings at night, all sorts of ways. And we asked for a small favor. Can we do this high intensity over 6 weeks? That just, because sometimes a splash is way more impactful than a series of ripples. So that's what we're doing here in Edmonds, and we're having fun. I'm Mike.